Latrae Rahming. I'm from the Bahamas. I've been in Beijing for 3 years. I think the decision for me coming to Beijing was I was deeply involved in politics. My grandfather was a stalwart councillor of the Progressive Liberal Party, which is currently the governing party. So I've always had this admiration about being around the decision makers. I was brought up through the ranks and I was able to have exposures to some of the country's brightest leaders. It basically gave me the sort of training I would need. I attended the University of International Business and Economics. I was the student president of the university. I was the first elected, and I think it's a fantastic university. I love it. I pride myself on being a UIBer, and so it's a fantastic university. I have fantastic friends, and I think we have fantastic professors, and it's really good. Being in China has shaped me into a fine individual. I think perspective-wise, we always see the China through a prism of Western media. And I think what I've learned that the Western media has always been unfair to the Chinese people. Being in China, I get to see it firsthand. I think my perspective has changed. My mentality towards the Chinese people has changed. As an individual, I'm more disciplined. I see the world from a bigger lens now instead of seeing it from one perspective. When I look at China, when I look at the success they have in the economy and education, I want to do the exact same thing in my country. And one of the things I admire about China was their foreign policy, their social policy, and their economic policy. I think that taking that into consideration, that I wanted to adopt and to learn their way of doing things from a governmental perspective and simply apply it to the Bahamas if I was to ever be around the table of policy influence.